Good morning, student. Let's start today's class. Okay. In today's class, we are going to discuss about two basic cooling methods, which is one evaporative air cooler, and second one is evaporative water cooler. Okay. Now, let's see what is evaporative air cooler. And previously, we have already seen that what is evaporation, and by using the evaporation technique how can we cool our living room. Okay, and using these techniques, or using that techniques, that evaporating techniques, these evaporative air cooler are made. Okay, and these evaporative coolers are of three types. Okay, one is drip type, one is slinger type, one is rotor type. Okay, now let us what is drip type. In drip type, uh, there are one. This is drip type. Okay, in drip type there are one evaporative pad are there, and this evaporative pad are made up of aspirant wood, glass, metal wire, or expanded papers. Okay, and there is a water tank below the unit, and from the water tank or water storage, a circulating pump the water pump the water into the evaporating pad. Okay, and wet the evaporating pad. Okay, and these evaporative are pad are in three sides, this back side and the side of the two side of the unit. Okay, you see your home, uh, you see we use home cooler. Okay, which have a three side pad, that is back side and two side. Front side are one fan is there. Okay, and the air intake and the pump wet the evaporating pad. Okay, and the air flow through the evaporating pad and gets out by the fan. Okay, the front fan. Okay, that's why we get cooled air. Okay, then slinger type evaporative cooler. Slinger type evaporative cooler have one evaporative pad and one eliminated pad. Okay, and one slinger. Slinger means uh, throwing device which throw water or sprinkle water up onto the evaporating pad and wet wet the evaporating pad. Okay, and similarly, or as like the evaporating as like the what uh, drip type, this air airflow through the evaporative pad and get cooled down, and the fan circulate the air outside. Okay, or throw the air outside. Due to it have a slinger, that's why it is called a slinger type evaporative air cooler. Okay, this this slinger this slinger throw the or sprinkle the water. This is the water tank. Okay, this is the water tank, and sprinkle the water onto the evaporating pad. Okay, next rotor type evaporating air cooler. Okay, in rotor type evaporating air cooler, since the rotary word is there, you can understand that there is a rotor part or there is a movable part. Okay, and you see here there is a motor, and this is the axis of the motor. Okay, and this is rotor. this is rotating pad, evaporating pad. Here in before there are in um, what two types of evaporating air cooler. The pads are still or constant or fixed, but in rotor type the uh, evaporating pad rotates, okay, by a motor, and these evaporating rotates by touching or with touching the water tank, okay, so that the evaporating pad uh, wets itself continuously, okay, and wets its wet itself continuously, and the airflow allow to pass through the evaporating pad, and we get cooled air by the front fan, okay. Then now now let's see what is evaporative water cooler, okay. There are different type of water cooler are there, okay. One is cooling pond. That means the cooling pond is the simplest and cheapest form of water cooling, and reliable and rely on natural wind effect to evaporate water from a large surface, and hence cools the main body of water. That means here evaporative water cooler, okay. These in water cooler, one type of evaporative water cooler is cooling pond, okay. In cooling pond there are cooling pond there is a pond, okay, and the air flow touching the surface of that pond, and that air flow evaporate the water from a large surface, hence cools the main body of water, okay. Next is spray pond, okay. In previously this air pond, okay, it is the it is rely on the only the natural flow of air, but for performance, for high performance, we can use a sprayer in the surface of the pond, so that the air or the connecting surface between air and the water is increased more, okay. The connecting surface area, okay. The the performance can be improved by the use of spray pond, where the water is sprinkled or sprayed several meters above the pond surface, thereby increasing the effect of transfer area. That means here what happened, the sprinkler or the sprayer spray the water above the above some meters, okay, or sprayer at the height of some meters above the pond, and so that the air, when air pass through that sprayer water sprayers, it get cold, it can cool down, okay. And that sprayer, due to that sprayer, the air connecting surface, the air and water connecting surface is increased, so that it can efficiently cooled, okay. Next come to sprayer field tower, okay. Here one tower is there, okay. Here one cooling tower is there, and in the tower there is water below, and one sprayer or or many sprayer in the top of that tower with a motor, okay. and that sprayer continuously spray water, okay, in the tower, and at that time the air pass through the what spray of water and get cool down, okay, and get cool down, okay. Next is wood filled tower, okay. In spray filled tower, the mm, the the connecting surface area is less due to the water droplets, only water droplets connection connected. But in wood filled tower similar thing happened, but one thing is different here. There is a wood, there is a wood filler, okay, which wet like evaporating pad. Here the wood filler is wetted by sprayer, so the air trap touch the wood filler, okay, and uh, get cooled. Here the efficient is that this air uh, and the connecting this air and the connecting surface is getting bigger, and so that the time for connecting air and the sprayer and the wet surface is more, okay. So that if it if the air take long time to uh, travel through the chamber, then the air get cool down, gradually more cool down, okay. And next one or last one is hyperbolic tower. In hyperbolic tower there is a hyperbolic tower, or there is a hyperbolic chimney is there, okay. And water chamber is there, and the pump and also a filler is there, okay. And this filler is or wood filler is wetted by the sprinkler or sprayer, and the air is coming from here and here and allow to travel through the filler, wetted filler, and get cool down, okay. Okay, thank you.